When it comes to dinosaurs, few groups are more majestic and imposing than the sauropods. These living watchtowers are famous for pushing the limits of size in terrestrial animals, often being several times heavier than the largest land animal today. In fact, the only animal that competes with the largest sauropods in terms of weight is the blue whale, and even then the cetacean's mass is supported by the water they live in. While a lot of sauropods share a similar body plan to one another, there are several members of this family that change something about their design. Sometimes it's something extreme like the spines of a Behemoth or the wide mouth of a Nigersaurus. And I really hope I said that right, because if I didn't, I am not saying that again with a hard R.
What did he say?
But most of the time, these anatomical alterations are more normal and almost unrecognizable to the average dinosaur enthusiast. In fact, the very animal we'll be looking at today is a titan with a minuscule but intriguing design. This is, of course, the giant of the mountains, Atlasaurus amelikii. It's a Tariasaurian sauropod, and it comes from the late Jurassic of northern Africa. Now, I understand that some of you guys may be hearing about this animal for the first time, but believe me when I say, after this video, you probably won't forget it. Atlasaurus was initially discovered in 1981, and though it was instantly recognized as a new genus of sauropod, it wasn't fully described as such until 1999. The animal's genus name, which means lizard of Atlas, comes from the region where the fossils were first found, the High Atlas Range of the Moroccan Atlas Mountains. While several specimens of Atlasaurus are known, the second specimen ever found may very well be lost forever. After a nearly complete tail was found, this second specimen was sent from Morocco to the United States, where paleontologists in Utah spent 300 hours cleaning and piecing the remains together. With so much time spent on preparation, you may expect this specimen to be showcased in a big museum, right? Well, unfortunately, no. Eventually, the tail was sent to Mexico City, where it was put on display in the lobby of the BBVA Bancomer Tower, which is the largest bank in all of Mexico. It didn't even stay there, as it was sold off in 2018 to an unknown businessman to help rebuild several schools after the 2017 Pueblo earthquake. Also, spare a thought for the paleontologists who prepared this specimen. These guys literally spent 7.5 work weeks carefully preparing a sauropod tail made of very brittle bones, only to see some random rich guy buy it from a bank. And I know for a fact they were watching this auction go down like, what? What the f? Anyways, this animal species name, amelikii, comes from an Arabic word that means giant, which is actually appropriate since, even though it wasn't among the ranks of the largest sauropods, Atlasaurus was still an enormous dinosaur. At a length of 15 meters, or 49 feet, and a weight of 22.5 tons, Atlasaurus is a good example of an average-sized sauropod. And for those of you who don't understand math, this dinosaur was as long as a semi-truck and weighed more than a modern-day minke whale. While its size is on the average side for its kind, Atlasaurus was still a special animal in its own way. This Moroccan titan's claim to fame is that it has the longest legs of any sauropod, relative to size. How long, you may ask? Well, think about it this way. The legs of Brachiosaurus, whose name literally means arm lizard, has an arm length of about 6 feet, or 2 meters. The forelimb of Atlasaurus, however, is less than double that at nearly 4 meters. That's an arm nearly 12 feet long, which on a sauropod as long as a bus means it looked almost comical in life. Plus, with the necks of sauropods being known to be held at a vertical position, Atlasaurus was basically the sauropod equivalent of Slender Man. As funny as this dinosaur may seem though, this lanky build could have actually given Atlasaurus an advantage over most other dinosaurs. Believe it or not, long legs actually help to keep animals cool, as it keeps their bodies off the sun-baked ground and even makes it easier for them to radiate heat away from their bodies. This adaptation can also help animals reach food in high places, allow them to see over longer distances, and even help them run further away from predators than animals with shorter legs. Now, not much research has been done on the environment that Atlasaurus lived in, but the majority of Jurassic Africa was a seasonal floodplain covered in forest. Every evolutionary benefit mentioned previously could apply to Atlasaurus too. Its long legs could keep its body away from the ground and help it escape from whatever predators lived alongside it, and combined with its long neck, Atlasaurus could see over longer distances and pluck leaves from trees that other animals in the region couldn't reach. And considering how powerful modern giraffes and camels can kick, I dread to think about what an animal the weight of a John Deere excavator could do to a human body. So as you can see, for as weird as it may look, these lanky limbs were just a unique adaptation of the sauropods that were likely important for their survival. Atlasaurus represents an interesting evolutionary experiment, even if it's not as outstanding as this thing. Seriously, I feel like I owe someone reparations just for saying its name. But that is the end of the line for this video. Don't forget to like and comment on this video, as it lets YouTube know that people like this content and want to see more. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna make one more video this week before I move into my college dorm room, but don't worry, I'll still have videos for you all throughout this school year. Well, that's it for now. See you around.